I'm still mad at the fortune cookie I had yesterday. It said seek professional help. Well, it said seek professional help when your mental health needs it. I've never had a fucking fortune cookie be so rude. I'm weird about cars in general. I have really bad car anxiety, so I get scared. I don't like sitting in the passenger seat with anybody that I'm not like used to their driving. And the more used to their driving I get, like the less scared I am. But like if I am not used to the way the car feels when they're driving, it makes my anxiety go through the roof and I feel like I'm gonna die all the time. And I feel really bad. But it's easier if I just sit in the back, if I don't have to worry about that. My car anxiety is really bad. Don't take Uber, bro. I've almost died in my Uber a few times. Like, actually. But it's like the only way to get places a lot of the time. I don't live somewhere where it's like easier for me to walk to like a bus or a train. So I have a lot of car trauma as well. Like, this isn't just like a random thing. Like, I've been in a lot of car accidents that were not my fault. Like, other people were driving. And people who brake at like the last second, it's the worst thing ever for me. Because my brain starts going, okay, so you should start braking now. Like, in my head. To like slow brake, right? And if they don't start braking when my brain thinks it should happen, like a scenario plays out in my head where they just don't stop when we rear end the car really hard. And I don't mean like actual, some people do stop like last second, and it freaks me out. But like if it's, I don't know how to explain it. My brain wants people to stop. My brain wants people to drive like I'm a grandma or like I'm a pile of glass in your passenger seat, and if you stop too hard, I'll crash. Like, I will crash. I'm crashing in my head. I've scared people before because, like, they'll be stopping at stoplights, and I'll, like, panic grab the door. Or, like, uncross my legs and, like, flex my legs. I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it freaks people out. Because they think that I'm seeing something that they can't see. And I am, but, like, not, I feel so bad. I just actually feel like I'm going to die. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Like, it's PTSD. And I feel weird driving other people's cars, too. The only kinds of cars, like, I'm okay with driving are ones that I've driven before. Like, I weirdly don't have a problem driving really big trucks. I don't mean, like, semi-trucks. I mean, like, like, big pickup trucks. Because I grew up driving those, and most of them feel the same. That's why I'll, like, warn people in advance. Like, I have really, 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 really bad car anxiety. I've had people change their driving just for when I'm in the car, and I really appreciate that. But I feel bad when I, like, panic. Because occasionally I get so scared. I also have this bad problem where occasionally I, like, say something. It feels like I'm, like, backseat driving. But, like, there was one time I literally bit my tongue. But, like, I figuratively bit my tongue and then literally bit my tongue because I didn't say something about somebody making a turn when someone was coming straight at us and it hit me in the car. It hit the car diagonally on my side. I don't know. I feel so bad. Burnt my tongue. I had somebody put a match out on my tongue one time. I've burnt my tongue plenty of times on like pizza and stuff though, yes. The matches. Look, I had a box of matches and my friend lit one because they wanted to use like the strike match thing. Because I thought it was funny, and I stuck my tongue out as a joke, because they were like, where do I put it out? And then they actually put it out on my tongue! So, that's why that happened. I wasn't expecting it to happen. I can't really blame them for that one. I did offer, I just didn't think they would actually take me out on it. I can only strum on guitar with a pack of gum. Like paper packs of gum. Because that's what I was taught to strum on. Outside of that, I taught myself to finger pluck. I can't use picks. I'm so bad at it. This is the same friend that dumped spaghetti on my head when I was having a panic attack. Just for the record. Good friend. She was a very good friend. I personally think that religions involving, like, more than one god are more interesting. Or more than just, like, the basic Trinity sort of thing, you know? I think that it's far more interesting. I mean, the Catholics have something kind of similar with, like, saints and stuff, right? It's not the same, but it's similar. I think it's interesting having, like, patron gods or saints or whatever for, like, specific things. My favorite saint, I forget his name, but he's the one, they roasted him alive, and he said, turn me over this side's not done while they were roasting him alive. And so he became the patron saint of both cooking and humor. Jokes. Well, Roman and Greek gods are also very similar. I just think it's neat. I think it's a lot cooler to have like specific deity aspects for like specific things you go to. I just find it cool. Maybe it's also just because I like that each like deity figure has kind of its own like theming and stuff. Zeus, Jupiter, Venus and Aphrodite, Pluto and Hades, right? A lot of the planets are named after Roman. Yeah, Mars and Ares, Mercury and Hermes. The planets are Roman, right? Careful. Did you know that you can get a DUI for riding a horse drunk? Which is completely valid. But I also really like, have you ever seen those videos? I've seen them in like small towns out in the middle of nowhere, and I've also seen them for like people that live on like reservations and stuff like that, where someone will get like ass blasted drunk as fuck, and people will just put them on their horse, and the horse will take them home, but they're just like slumped over, like blackout. I don't live in Utah. I've been very open about the fact I don't live there. I used to, though. I don't like it there. I dislike it quite deeply, actually. I despise it. Anyone who likes living there, good for you. Good for fucking you. Could not be me. I hate it because the people there are fake nice when they're nice. And actually pretty stuck up and mean most of the time. Also, the only thing to do there is play Magic the Gathering and go hiking. Or bowling, I guess. It's great if you like skiing and hiking. I have asthma. I don't like those things at all. I liked the Magic the Gathering. There was a lot of card shops there. I did appreciate that. Bowling is cool. Not if it's the only thing people want to do, like, ever. I'm not in a bowling league. I felt crazy when I moved there. I was trying to tell people that people in Utah were mean to me. And my dad was like, no, they're not. They're not mean. No, you just have a bias. No. They are absolutely mean. To me, at least. I don't know. I get yelled at when I go outside. There's nice people there, I'm not saying. But it's a lot of, like, it's so hard to explain until you're not there. I think I'm too used to living on the coasts. Because I live on both the West Coast and the East Coast. And the vibe is just so much nicer. Everyone is, I don't know. I'm not an inconvenience. I think maybe they just don't like me. I guess they don't like dead rats. Fair enough. Regardless. No hate if you like living there. It's probably just literally I got yelled at when I would walk outside. Like people would yell at me out their cars. Genuinely, I think it's just because I wore a lot of black. Like, I don't know. It really depends on, like, the part of Utah you're going to. I think that, like, northern Utah is more chill. Anyways, I don't like it there. 'Tis not for me. If I liked hiking, I probably would have loved it. Oh. But I don't. Well, okay. I like going camping and I like going hiking with my friends. But if it's, like, your thing to do on the weekends, no. Bugs love me. They love me more than anyone else I know. I get sunburned if I'm outside for more than 5 minutes. I have asthma. One of my legs is slightly shorter than the other. Why do you think I'm dead? People from Utah are not bad people. I don't want people getting, like, the wrong idea about it. I'm just explaining why I didn't like it. Everywhere sucks. I think everywhere sucks for somebody, quite a bit.